Yo, all right. So trading is just going good. I think I'm just relaxing. It's a Monday, and I spoke with my coach last night, and it's been quite awesome, to be honest. I'm really happy. He gave me some great insights on how to, just a little bit of how he looks into the markets, how he sees them, and how I can do that for myself, kind of looking at waves in the markets. He told me to trust my gut feelings, validated my gut feelings, to kind of, say, focus on what is the overall market doing, where is the wave. The analogy he kind of gave me is like you're in the middle of the sea and there's waves coming from all sides, and you have a drone in the air that can see from which directions the waves are coming from. And so you know I can, according to that information, row in certain directions or a certain way, go in a certain way, certain direction. That's pretty awesome, and that's what I'm incorporating. And at the same time, just seeing how to, risk differently. Like, in poker, when you have a good hand, you want to maximize how many chips are on the table. You don't want to have a good hand and make little money on it. You want to have a good hand and make a lot of money on it by getting other people to bet as much as possible. So that was that. And then we just had a really fun conversation talking about how it is the intellectual game of trading that is really fun, that is really exciting. That's the joy of it, the intellectual side of things, figuring the puzzle out, and just, the waves. That was the main thing that I got really out of it, is the waves, to see bigger time frames, to see where the market is at in terms of waves, and then according to that, having that information for my trades. So I do trade on the 1 hour, and I'm very intraday, so I'm like basically in and out of trades within like 6-7 hours within the day. Before I go to sleep, I'm in and out. And and what basically now I'm incorporating is looking at the bigger time frames, looking at the daily charts, looking at the 4-hour charts, and kind of just seeing overall what is the market right now. In what wave are we? What's the structure? Do I see high volatility potentially? Do I see a wave coming? Do I see a potential move? And do I see that potential move with volatility? And then it's in these kind of conditions, when I can and do identify these conditions, that's when it's time to bet bigger, pyramid in, leg into trades, add more size, and just see where it goes. So that was fun talking to my coach. That was a really awesome time. It's always so great talking to him. It's just wonderful. I just absolutely love it. And yeah, that's kind of what we talked about. Besides that, he was like, he's been doing this for like 25 years, so it's like there are no emotions anymore. It's just no emotions. It's like you take a trade and it either it does something. You take a trade and it's gonna do something, and it doesn't really matter what it does, because for the rest of my life I'll be taking trades. So it's just a waste of energy to take a trade and just be too emotionally involved in it, whereas it doesn't really require any emotional involvement at all. I could use that energy that I put into a trade emotionally. I could put that elsewhere and have a much more fulfilling life. That's really key to trading as well. You don't want to, and that's one of the drawbacks of like betting too big. So usually new traders, they just bet too big, where it's uncomfortable, where like the outcome of that trade really matters to them, because if they lose, they're gonna lose a lot and they're not comfortable with that loss. Whereas for me, I'm pretty comfortable taking trades. It's just like kind of take the trade. I know my risk. It's very standard risk, and whatever happens happens. And you just never know what's gonna happen, right? And then if the trade is going for me, then I want to add more size, and that's what I'm working on this week, on kind of having a game plan for how I go about doing that.
All right, relaxing day. Honestly, I don't know. Theme of today, I don't know. I really don't know anything whatsoever. All I know is I feel good. I keep my emotions and my feelings and my thoughts in check the way I want them to be. And that's all I know. And look at these guys. People are playing and having fun. I took one trade today. All my requirements were met. Didn't work out. Nothing I can do about it, honestly. It is what it is. It's like, take the trade, make a bet, and then you get something. And the something you get is out of your control. So I don't put too much emotion to that. Don't put too much attachment to that, because it's totally out of my control. But yeah, I'm really gonna be working on figuring out how to improve, or how I want to go about taking risk and money management and all that stuff. All right, really getting philosophical here with myself, honestly. Like, the meaning of life. What is life? Kind of. Just I don't know, just in awe with life, to be honest. Not really knowing anything, really. Like, what do I know? Nothing, like I don't know I don't know how the future will unfold. I don't. I know what I want, and I can think the thoughts that I want. I can feel the feelings I want, and that's all I can really do. And then I can take actions that I feel inspired to take. That's all I can really do. I can take the trades in accordance to the system I built for myself. That's all I can really do. I can focus my mind on what I want. I can let go of any negative emotion, negative thought. If it's too strong and I just can't get out of my head, I can just let it be and just feel it. If I'm feeling angry like I was today, let it be. I'll feel angry and I'll just go through that. I'll walk through that. I was feeling afraid today, let it be. I'll walk through that. I'll feel myself through that. I won't numb or run away from the fear, the afraid emotion or feeling. I'll just let it be. That's all I can do. Like I said, I don't know what the future holds. All I know is what I want. And I know how to manifest. And so if thoughts create realities and feelings fuel the thoughts that create the reality, then all I can do is think the things that I want and feel the feelings that I want. That's all I can really do. And if I feel anxious or fearful or afraid or angry about the future or about somebody or about myself or whatever it is, then so be it. Let it be. And just let it go. And that's why I love trading. Because this is my trader's journey. This is what it is. This is exactly what it looks like. This is my trader's journey. And it is what it is. I want to trade bigger and bigger size. I want to, close every month in profits. I want to average over 10% returns every single year. I mean, average every month 10% returns, over 10%. Okay, let me rephrase. I want to average over 10% returns every single month on average on a year-to-year basis. Which means if in the beginning of 2023 I start trading and then I trade until the end of the year, and I look at the performance, I look at my performance at the end of the year, not month to month, but at the end of the year, the result is I have turned over 10% every month. That's what I want. I want to turn a profit every month, or at least 10 out of 12 months of the year, because I want to have that money. I want to feel that security to be able to live my life the way I want to have that financial freedom, and not worry about money, honestly, or even the future, to be honest. And so all I can do is think the thoughts I want and feel the feelings I want, because that is honestly all I can control. And I just stay in that feeling, that state. And the external reality, what's going on the outside, I have no idea. It is totally out of my control, and it's futile to try and control that. And that's my log for the day.